Good morning, good morning. It's great to stay up late in the morning, with you and you and you and you. Hey folks, this is Waylon. I was just chatting with a pal on Instagram in DMs about don't know mind, and I don't remember why. I don't know. But I thought I'd talk about that because my name is Waylon Lewis. I'm a Buddhist fellow, born and raised in Buddhism. And while I found it really boring when I was a little kid, I loved my friends and the community. And then later on, I got really into the meditation and the teachings of it when I was a teenager. Once I had a chance to get a little confused about life and brokenhearted and go through some things, suddenly Dharma Buddhism was really interesting to me. And one of my favorite books at that time was Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind. So what is the beginner's mind? The beginner's mind is, as Suzuki Roshi explains, is open to everything, right? Everything's fresh. It's like your first time going to Paris, your first time going to wherever. And the expert's mind, which we often think is better, is kind of closed and discerning and knows the right answer. And while I certainly think there is room in this world for experts and actual knowledge and actual facts and truth, I'm a journalist, this is a really interesting Zen Buddhist notion that we can actually rest in openness. We can actually rest in open-heartedness, open-mindedness. And because our actual fundamental Buddha nature is itself discerning, clear, confident. In Buddhism, they say the three kinds of confidence are, clear seeing, and I forget the other two. More don't know mind. I haven't had my coffee yet. Beware of videos pre-coffee from Waylon. So the don't know mind is a personal experience I'm going through right now. I'm running for Boulder City Council. It's my first and very possibly last political race. And I'm not doing it because I am into politics or whatever. I'm doing it because we have homelessness. We have people hating on the homeless. We have climate change. We have 1,000 homes burning down in the middle of winter marshal fires. We have flooding. We have a lack of affordability. Your average house, even in our most affordable neighborhood, is now $1 million in Boulder. And that means all the artists, all the weirdos, in a good way, are leaving us in a bad way. And, I care about local businesses. I care about environmental responsibility. I care about protected bike lanes. I care about making Boulder fun and awesome, the kind of place I really love and enjoy and have grown up in. So I'm running for Boulder City Council, and election day is tomorrow. So, of course, everyone is, excited and attacking each other, and it's all very exciting right now. And all my friends in the community are saying, how do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel? Are you going to win? Are you going to lose? Are you going to win? And I've just been saying, I don't know. I mean, I don't really have a feel for it. I feel like I might win, but I also feel like I might lose. And it takes bravery and vulnerability to be open to losing after 8 months of working hard. It takes bravery and vulnerability to look at fear, to look at facts, to look at not knowing. So don't know mind brings up a lot of vulnerability, a lot of fear, a lot of shakiness. But if we meditate, if we practice meditation again and again, which is simply a practice in Buddhism of coming back to the present moment, if we spend time in nature, if we spend time with community, if we look for genuine feedback, not just positive feedback, but any kind of genuine feedback, critical or positive or both, we can rest in don't know mind. We can afford to not know. And in fact, it's incredibly relaxing. I've felt really pretty relaxed the last few days. I think most of my fellow candidates feel the same way. We just don't know. We're a small town, 100,000 folks. We're a big town, small city, and we don't even have polls here. So no one has any idea who's winning. Tomorrow night, or maybe Wednesday or Thursday, we will find out. And my life will go left or right. It'll change quite dramatically based on that news. And so the entire bias or tilt of ego is to hold on to one reality. A lot of people say positivity, you got to be positive. You got to just visualize winning. And some of that is helpful. Like if you visualize dancing before a performance, you visualize hitting the ball before playing a baseball game, whatever it is, that can help, sure. You want to think things through. You want to do the right things. You want to work hard. Today I'm going to be campaigning on campus at University of Colorado. But we can actually afford, again, to rest in the open mind, in the don't know mind, the don't know heart, because our fundamental being as Buddha nature is open, is caring. Buddhists say, here's the proof that we are fundamentally below all the neurosis and the clouds. We're fundamentally, basically good, is that when you see suffering in the world, before you decide which side you're on, you rest in don't know mind. Before you put a label on it, you rest in don't know mind, and your heart goes out to it. Whether it's the Palestinian suffering, the Israeli suffering, or a puppy that is in pain, your heart naturally goes out to it. You naturally want to help and care. And then we start dividing and conquering and, figuring out which team we're on and waving flags. And none of that is bad, but it just means, we're kind of choosing a side. And it's powerful to just care unconditionally. That doesn't mean we don't choose a side. That doesn't mean we don't get involved. Martin Luther King Jr. famously said, the only kind of real love is active love. So we do have to be active. This isn't some call to be neutral, to be Switzerland, but it's to care unconditionally. And I think President Obama expressed that quite well in a video yesterday, saying, look, you have to look at anti-Semitism and the history there. You have to look at the oppression of the Palestinian people. You have to look at all the different factors. No one's hands are clean, but all hearts, fundamentally, we want to live good, safe, loving lives. And if we can rest in don't know mind and care unconditionally, we can be more fearless, we can be more kind, and we can be less divided. All right. Big love to everyone. Go read Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind, and have a wonderful day. And maybe wish me luck.